Oh, I did not think of this scenario. We can't get to the village because we can't do the parkour because we've been slowness. Okay, we might be able to still do the parkour. And this should be high enough to jump on the fence. Well, I can't jump on the fence if I'm being shot at. Hello everyone, it's Proxer and welcome back to a Minecraft bedrock parkour. So last time... Okay, geez. I forgot that there's... Why does this house have a hole in it? I guess the snow could have melted. Last time we were working on building a path. My inventory is an absolute mess. But I guess it doesn't really matter because my inventory is going to be a mess for a while. Especially as we try and make this path. I really wish that we could just like... I can't remember. I think the path was too wide. We're going to go too wide and we can make it 3 wide later on. Okay, yeah, we can right click to get rid of the snow. Oh, that's funny. The daylight sensors right here. In order to protect the village at night. So we're actually not going to even be able to get to the area that I want to build in the first place. Actually, it'd be a much better idea to just clear out the snow in general and then put down the path. And if we coincidentally make a path, that's okay too. So I need to figure out where our normal path ended. I think I had it end by the trees. Or at the very least, I should include it so that it ends by the trees. That'd be great. And there's one of the new pigs. And people thought I wasn't exploring the new update. I totally am right now. Anyways. Okay, we are back. That's much better. My block sound was way too low, and I love the sound of all the blocks in Minecraft. The world feels so empty without the blocks. Okay, best chicken in the game, but anyways, I am getting distracted. Where did our original path end? That's what we need to figure out, because if we can get it to the edge of the trees, then we'll be good. Okay, we are actually very far away from where I thought we were. Yeah, but we want the path to go all the way down to the edge of the trees. There we go. See, this makes a lot more sense. There we go. Okay, let's just continue the path one by one. That way, we're not spending too much time, because I feel like the hardest part of making a path is planning out where it goes. As for you, let's just destroy you. Thank you very much. Watch out, sheep. I've got a shovel, and I might accidentally smack you with it. So don't you dare get anywhere near me. Okay. Then we're gonna go through the tree lines right here. This is funny, the path's gonna go through a tree. We're actually not too far from where I want the path to go. And I lost the path. Okay, now I need to backtrack again. I thought I was marking it out as I went. But I think I forgot because the sand distracted me. There we go. See, this path is shaping up to be amazing. This way, we have a more direct way of getting to the village, I feel like. Of course, I like taking paths in the first place. It also will make the world feel a lot more connected, and that's exactly what we need. So I will cherish this moment. This is the day that the path will be made. And I fell in water. No, I did not. I kind of want to keep that water like that because I like the way it formed. So I'm just going to put dirt over it instead of destroying it. Like any sensible Minecraft player would do. Okay, now the real question is, are we at the edge? Where the village is? We are. Okay, perfect. So we just need to make some dirt. And then we need to figure out when we want to turn. I feel like we should turn around here-ish. Okay, why am I so bad at building in bedrock? Okay, I'm just getting very click happy. That's all it is. Okay, do we have any more dirt? I'm surprised I am out of dirt. Interesting. Well, we could always go back and mine out the next part of the path. Like, we want everything to be even, so we'll get some dirt if we mine this out. Okay, do we have any shears on us? I feel like I did craft some shears, and we don't have any on us. Also, if we do have time, I want to go quartz mining so we can start working on our next project. And hopefully we'll be able to also get the netherite we need to upgrade our armor as well. So it won't just be for a build project, it will also help us get the stuff we need for our actual project. Okay, I think it'd just be easier to go home at this point. Okay. Now we can finally continue the path. Oh wait, I didn't need this much dirt. We could just do this. And then we can start the turning of the path right here. After I waste all durability on my fancy diamond shovel. It doesn't matter. There we go. Perfect. Oh, hello, Enderman. Remember, we do not destroy Endermen in the overworld. They are our friends. The ones in the nether, those are a different story. They all, get unalived. Yeah, I think you can say it on YouTube. Okay. See, now we're making direct progress towards the other path that I just made. And then eventually paths will link and everything will be great. Maybe we'll upgrade the path at some point. You know, also be fun making a map of our world. I have never done that in any world, and I wonder if that's the reason why I keep leaving them. But of course, someone in the comments said, don't leave the world, so we're not going to leave the world. And that's okay with me, as long as I don't, like, die. Unless someone thinks that it's okay to cheat hardcore. Just to continue the series, because I would do that. If no one would mind. But it honestly just depends. There we go. Nice. Okay. This path is looking really good so far. There we go. Okay. So now we have this. And that's good. And it's about sunset. I can't wait for vibrant visuals. That's gonna look so awesome. I think my computer can handle it. This computer was designed to handle render dragon. The RTX shaders. Like, I bought this computer specifically so I could use RTX shaders. Which is really funny because I never use them. But vibrant visuals looks way better. And not because it looks the same as RTX shaders. It's because the pixel shadows. No other shader pack does pixel shadows. And that's what I'm really waiting for. Okay, there is so much ice here. I'm not too concerned about mobs. Wolves. You think we can tame one? Do I still have my bones on me? No, wait, I have bone blocks. They convert all my bones into bone blocks? Wolves don't eat bone meal? That is very sad. There we go, and there's a string. Oh. Okay. There we go, and no. No. Okay. Don't freak out. Don't freak out. It's just some strays. We've dealt with them before. Where's my bow? Oh, I don't have any. There's my enchanted bow. I need my enchanted bow. No. Okay, we already have been afflicted with slowness. Oh, you have an enchanted bow. Not good. Okay. Okay, yes, attack each other. Perfect. I am going to sleep. I'm not dealing with these stray nonsenses. Wait, what? We were so close to finishing and linking up the path, too. We can start linking it from the other side. Oh, I did not think of this scenario. We can't get to the village because we can't do the parkour because we've been slowness. Okay, we might be able to still do the parkour. And this should be high enough to jump on the fence. Well, I can't jump on the fence if I'm being shot at. Okay, there we go. Okay, I need to get into the village. Jump. Oh, I did design the parkour so you don't need to sprint. See, I am smart. Okay. Phew. That was a close one. Get out of here. This is my village. I built that wall. Therefore, I protected you. Therefore, I am the boss. I don't know what I'm saying. Also, we can sprint again. I just noticed that the slowness effect wore off. Okay, let's figure out where this path actually links. It links right here. Good. Good, 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 good. Okay. Okay, we went too far on this side. Okay, that's gonna really bother me that this is not gonna look even. Okay, I don't want any snowballs. I need dirt. I know it's weird. I need dirt. Also, I want that fence back. Fence is way more valuable than snowballs. You can get infinite amount of snowballs just by building a snow golem. So it's not that big of a deal that I'm wasting one like this. See, I went too far on this side of the path. Okay, we could turn here and then link it up that way. That works. Like so. Perfect. Ooh, and bones. See, things are looking out because next time we find a dog, we'll be able to tame them. I'm gonna put the bones in the white bundle. That way I can remember. More dogs, the better. Also, I forgot, but they added like personalities to all the dog voices and stuff, which is cool. Very, very cool. Which I have not gotten to hear that yet, because I'm pretty certain that we don't even have a dog. At least I don't remember getting one. I remember getting a cat. No, we don't have a cat. We have a chicken, which isn't technically a pet, but close enough. Plus, we all love our Kuko, so. Okay, that works. Paths are linked. Anyways, doing the rest of this path is going to take forever. So I am going to do a time lapse. So I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, so we are back, and as you can see in this time lapse, we are out of food, out of resources, so we have some actual maintenance to do back over in the house, which is great because we can actually start continue cultivating our wheat farm. Now we do have bone blocks here, which I most likely had in my inventory this entire time, so I could grow some sugarcane. Okay, that's unfortunate. Wait, what? I really thought that if you fell on it from above, it wouldn't do that. We've got to figure out a better way to get in here, I guess. There we go. And I think we do have plenty. We don't have any seeds at all. This is just the first layer of the farm, too. There we go. Perfect. And this is like a temporary farm in the first place. So let's continue this like so. And okay, we're out of seeds. That is okay with me. I mean, it's always so much fun farming in Minecraft. I don't give it enough credit, but it's actually pretty fun to farm. I just like the satisfaction of growing crops. Okay, we got 25 wheat. We need to breed all these cows, and then unfortunately we are out of food, which means we're gonna have to put them into the slaughter, which is okay. You're just a classic cow, although they did change the cow texture. Yeah, the cows look amazing. I love it. Okay. Okay, one more. Anyone want to take this wheat? Okay. Let's wait for them to finish breeding, and then we'll have to pull out our sword. Because I am basically starving to death. Now, speaking of smelting, do I even have an industrial furnace? I don't. I just have a normal run-of-the-mill furnace. Wow, we're gonna have to get tons of iron and start building one of those at some point. Right now we don't have too much stuff to smelt, so it's not that big of a deal. Okay, let's reduce the population so it's at least half here. There we go. Okay, that gives us 21 beef. That should be good enough now. Excuse me, cows. Sorry it had to be this way, but it just has to be this way. So let's put you in my bloot. And let's start smelting up this pork. Why did I make stone? Did I use stone for something? I actually do not recall. Now let's actually work on organizing our bundles. How much gold do we have? I could make some golden carrots. We have blocks of gold, and I haven't made any golden carrots. It's pretty crazy. We can make tons of golden carrots here. In fact, I probably grabbed way too much here, but it does not matter. And then we can convert you back into ingots, and then convert you back into gold blocks, and everything works out a-okay. Okay, that's our last totem too. We're gonna have to fight a raid at some point, but those are... I don't really want to fight a raid. Those are such a pain. So this is our extra wood. Where did I put the golden carrots? Okay, there's the golden carrots. We have 43 now. There's plenty of extra food. Just going through my bundles to see if there's anything I want to remove. Nothing really. Anyways, let's work on harvesting some sugar cane. Gonna need a little bit of steak, that's why I took it out, so I can actually harvest the sugar cane. I've actually never built one of those like fancy sugarcane farms. Well, because those things take forever to mainly harvest. See, I couldn't remember the spot where the dolphin was trapped and escaped and became free. This is the area. I flooded this area on purpose just to rescue a dolphin. That was a pretty good episode. Okay, now we need to make sure that we're getting as much sugarcane as possible to get as much paper as possible. Now, I'm considering actually doing the cure method. Now, I think in this is the update. Why is this still here? This looks ugly. This is just Why would I do this? No, it's actually way easier to just break this and then replace it, actually. Why would I do such a thing? This is just ugly. I don't want farmland in an area where there's no farm. It makes no sense. I get it, I had to do a beginner's farm. Which I do not like those beginner farms. I should have just built one of the redstone farms as soon as possible. That would have been good. There we go. Now let's break you into pieces. Perfect. Nice. Everything is going very swimmingly right now. There we go. Okay, we also want to harvest sugarcane over here too. Can't forget about that. We can't just let the sugarcane grow and not harvest it. Oops, did not mean to do that. There we go. Excellent. Perfect. Okay. I think that other sugarcane might be out of the range of our house to even be growing over around here. There we go. Now, I know normally I do build an AFK fish farm, but I'm starting to consider building an AFK fish farm. I don't know, there's something about getting overpowered gear, like the grind for it, that just, it's annoying. And it doesn't change the series if we get overpowered gear. It just means that we won't die as easily, which will be good. And then maybe we can fight our next raid in full netherite. Then we can get tons of totems. And that would be great. But right now we're not even focusing on taking out any monsters, not monsters. Taking out any bosses right now. Although Elytra would be pretty nice. That is not my goal of this series. The goal is just to exist in this world and have fun playing Minecraft. Which I'm doing a pretty good job at it, because normally I would have rushed to beat, at least have full netherite by now. I wouldn't really rush to destroy the dragon. For some reason, to me that marks the end of the world, even though it really doesn't mean that. Anyways, now that grass should grow and everything will look way better now. So let's see how much paper we have. We have, oh, can we get a baby chick? Aw. Also, dogs are supposed to have different personalities, so let's see if we can listen. Normal. Normal. Can you bark? Okay, that one does not want to bark. Oh yeah, I completely forgot that. That is fun. Also, I figured out what's causing the lag. For some reason I had unlimited frame rate on. My computer hates unlimited frame rate with almost everything. Okay, we got multiple stacks of paper. This is lovely. Okay, so my idea is we're actually going to capture a zombie and set up a cure chamber, because we do have the means. Oh no, we don't. Can't. I don't have a brewing stand. We still need to find a fortress. But I don't feel safe in the nether, so that's why we're mining for netherite. See, I remember now. But we're actually mining for quartz, so we can complete a project. See, everything has been planned out, so everything will just go into a full circle, and everything will be great. I'm actually going to get rid of our bundles, because we're going to go into the nether, and start working on a... oh no, a firefly bush. Where did this go? I don't remember. Well, it's a firefly bush. We'll just put it randomly wherever. Excellent. Now, from what I remember, we need to go to the nether. Because we're going to go quartz mining, which will secretly get us more netherite. Now, I can't remember where a tunnel is. Uh-oh, I'm hearing death. Okay, where is death? I hear them. I hear magma cubes. Okay, is this our netherite tunnel? Doesn't look like it. Where is this? Oh, yeah, this is the portal to the new chunks. See, I remember that. Although, technically we don't need a portal. We were literally right next to new chunks. But where is our netherite mine? It makes sense if I put it behind the portal, but it's not there. Aha, is this it? No, wait. This is the exit to this area. Why can't I remember where my netherite mine is? I know I put it in a kind of weird spot because it was very annoying to dig places. Oh, there's quartz right here. We can just mine that. Since I'm not actually going after netherite, we can mine quartz. Maybe I'll start a new one. It doesn't matter really. I'm just gonna do the same system of dig a tunnel and go somewhere else. But where should we start our tunnel? I want it to be close to the portal, but we don't want it down there. I want it to be close to the portal, but not hard to find. Maybe something like here? Oh wait, this is just gonna go into the basalt delta, but we could do a classic spiral staircase situation and actually make it down there. Sorry about that, I had to sneeze. Anyways, let's see. Yeah, we're digging down quite fine right here. This will be the start of our new netherite mine, which does tunnels. We're actually really lucky though. Oh no, we're digging straight into the basalt delta, which means there's gonna be tons of lava. Okay, this is a bad spot. Okay, let's try turning our tunnel away from the deltas. Okay, more deltas. Wait, we already went that way. More deltas. Maybe this deltas won't lead to lava. No. Okay, now I know why we don't have a tunnel over here. So close to the portal, because it's just deltas. I don't want to have to deal with it. So much lava when they're trying to build a tunnel. Great. How could I forget where I put my own netherite tunnel? Let's actually block this off so I don't think it's an area to go to, because it's all bad. What about down here? Didn't we like go past lava? My memory is not as good as it used to be. Found it. We need something to mark this out. Something like, oh, basalt. Basalt will do lovely. There we go. Now I remember that this is the netherite tunnel. Perfect. Anyways, unfortunately, that's going to be it for this video. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.